right. Let's go ahead and talk about some motivation. Let's talk about some meditation. Let's talk about some inspiration. If it's not one of the three, I don't want it. Utilize your focus, your knowledge, your discipline. A lot of times we go through challenges and we have things that are faced off against us that test our mind, they test our ability, they test what we're made of. And as we're going through challenges, we have to remember that what's on the other side is what matters the most. You know, how we're utilizing our focus, how we're utilizing our being. What does it mean to be yourself? What does it mean to go within? What does it mean to overcome challenges and to believe that you have what it takes? So when you're going through things, when you're facing off against challenges, how do you react? What is it that you do? What type of things do you focus on? Like every day we ask that question. Is it motivation? Is it meditation? Is it inspiration? And so in the process of being in the process of purpose, the process of challenge, that's where we find ourselves. That's where we find our ability, and we find our mentality. And so each part of who we are comes from how we focus, what we focus into, how we're putting our mind into a positive place, what we're utilizing, and how we're utilizing our purpose, you know. And a lot of the challenges that we face off against on a daily basis, they come from within. They come from what it means to be ourselves and to use our gifts, our talents, and our abilities. And
you already have a deal for you.
When we overcome challenges, you know, what does it take to go beyond? What does it take to overcome? You know, it's an amazing part of this journey to believe in ourselves. You know, I am focused on achieving those dreams. You know, we focus on achieving those goals and taking that kind of time and putting it aside for ourselves on a daily. You know, I put the first 10 minutes of my day into a video where I focus on achieving things, you know, and I know little by little more and more people are joining my WordPress, they're signing up for my podcast, they're hearing this message, and you know, one day it will be in front of a lot of people. You know, that day will reflect outward to where focus becomes the main task at hand, to achieve the knowledge within ourselves, to achieve the part of our process, to overcome what's going on within ourselves, to believe in ourselves, you know. So if we focus to go beyond, if we focus to go within, if we focus to manifest, if we're seeking out after the light within ourselves, how do we start to overcome? What does it take to believe in you? You know, that's one of the things that it takes to go beyond. And so when you're going through challenges and you look within yourself, you start to find ways to overcome. And when you overcome things with your mind and your ability within who you are, amazing things start to happen. You know, sitting down here with these 10 scrolls of success, and we're on day 19 on the third scroll. You know, we're already creating habits, we're already creating processes, we're already putting in place ability. You know, it's quite amazing to see what it takes what we are believing in ourselves is how we overcome those challenges. You see, focusing to the point where nobody else is willing to go, focusing on the things that take time, that take effort, that take ability. And once we put in that kind of time, once we put in that kind of effort, we're willing to go within to find the answers. We go within to find the way to overcome the challenges. That's where true growth starts. When you're working on yourself, when no matter the challenges that are going on around you, you start to overcome. Motivation, meditation, inspiration is about that. It's about finding the way to look within for the answers. So where is your mind? What do you study? What do you work with on a daily? How do you overcome your challenges? How do you use what comes from within in such a way that it has the ability to be who you are? And what are we going to do when challenges come our way? It's amazing when you look within for the answers. When you're ready to prepare your processes on a daily. So how can we do that? How can we, good morning, know that no matter the challenges we're facing, we can find a way to overcome? How can we start to utilize this great universe and the great yields within it in a positive direction, in a positive way, that no matter the challenges we face, we believe in ourselves? I believe that no matter how hard things get around you, it's what's going on inside of you that matters the most. The person who focuses within themselves, the one who puts the effort, puts the ability, puts the time, puts the mentality in. People say, why do you do shakes? It's because it's a part of the process. It's a part of the process of being yourself. It's a part of the process of not giving up, And honestly, when you're going through challenges and you're facing off against things and you look within for the answers, that's when you grow. When you look within for the ability and you find what it takes from within you to find the answer. See, when we're focusing beyond the challenges, that's where the true knowledge lays. Where are you within yourself? What do you believe about yourself? What have the challenges that you've gone through taught you? And so here we are inside of ourselves looking for that kind of knowledge. So once we start to look inside for the answers, once we start to look inside for the ability, for the mentality, that's when we start having able mentalities, and that's when the ability starts to open up. See, we enable our mind or we disable our mind. And so here we are today looking at this part of our life and our part of our journey and a part of our path. And that's where we start to open up and we start to overcome and we start to manifest our dreams, our goals, and our abilities. So focusing beyond the challenges, what it truly is about, finding the ways to overcome and to manifest. See, reflecting outwards and looking within for discipline, to be centered within your being, within your breath, within your purpose. I just hope that you all have a blessed day out there, and daily inspiration inspires you to continue to grind, to continue to put your foot forward, to continue to put your ability and the ability to overcome your challenges with who you are inside. See, that's what it means to believe in yourself. I just hope that you all have a blessed day out there. As always, blessings, 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 and namaste.